Hi guys, my name is Kevin Kleiman. I'm from Mexico. This is a video for a challenge from Dr. Ney. I hope you like it. Be happy and follow your dreams. Hi friends, I'm gonna show you how to resolve a problem from biostatistics about sensitivity that is useful to rule out the disease. So a study with high sensitivity rules out the disease when it is negative. It is useful in screening tests. So we have a question here about that. It says a new test to diagnose urinary tract infection in women is being assessed. The comparison gold standard is positive urine dipstick plus urine culture. Results are given below. So this is the goal. This is the new test. So this is the formula that you must memorize for the exam. It says that true positives is divided by true positive plus false negative. So true positive are positives in the gold standard, and the new test, they are 400. So 400 divided by 400 plus false negative. False negative are the people that is negative in the new test, but they are positive in the gold standard. So the gold standard says that they really have the disease, but the new test says that they know. So the new test is grown, and those people are 100. So we have the math operation. So we have the result. So this, if we made the calculation, it is 0.8 multiplied by 100. It is 80% of sensitivity. So the next one is specificity. The specificity is to rule in the disease. So when a study has high specificity, is usually used in confirmatory tests. So when it is positive, the patient has the disease. It rules in, like a high specificity is Western blot, for example. So next, you have to know this formula to calculate the specificity. It says true negatives divided by true negatives plus false positive. So true negatives are the negatives that are in the goal and the new test. So they really are negatives. Negative. We match the table. So 450 people are really negative. So we have the specificity is equal to true negatives 450 divided by 450 plus the false positive. False positive are the ones that in the new test are positive, but they don't have the disease. So in the gold standard are negative. So 5 people, they don't have the disease, but the new test says that they have the disease when they not. So the result is 450 divided by 500. So if we make the operation, it would say that is 0.9. If we multiply by 100, it is 90%. So 90% is the specificity of the test. Okay. So then we have other questions that is about the positive predictive value. So positive predictive value is the one that tell us that when a test is positive, which is the probability that the test really is positive. So this is the formula that you must memorize for the test. True positives divided by true positive plus false positive. So true positives are the ones that are positive in the gold standard. This is the gold standard. Okay, you're in a dipstick, you're in culture. This is the new test. So when the new test is positive and the gold standard is positive, they are really true positive. So they are 400 divided by 400 plus false positive, that are the people that the new study says that have the disease when they really don't have the disease. So the gold standard had the reason. They are negatives, 5 people, but the new test says that they had the disease when they not. So those are the false positive. So we make the operation, and if we make this operation, we obtain a result of 0.888, and sometimes this kind of result is not in the test because the number is round up, so it is 0.89 multiplied by 100. It is 89% positive predictive value. So the probability that positive test is real positive is 89% in this case. And the last one is the negative predictive value that says that when a test is negative, which is the probability that is a real negative. So this is the formula that you must know. So it's true negatives that are the ones that in the gold standard are negatives, and in the new test are negatives. The new test, so they are 450. So 450, the negative predictive value divided by 450 plus false negatives. So is the ones that says that the negative new test, the new test says that are negatives, but they really have the disease. So in the gold standard are positive. So they are 100 people because they really have the disease, but the new test says that they don't. So the new test is wrong because they are sick. So we make the operation, and if we make this operation, we obtain a result of 0.89. So we round up the last number, so it is 0.82. We multiply by 100, so we obtain a 82% of negative predictive value. Thank you so much, Dr. Ney, for this opportunity, and see you next time. Never fear anything. Follow your dreams.